turn the Wi-Fi off my phone and my computer. I'll do that if it's terrible. No longer. My brother is dead.
My brother is dead.
Yeah, this is the song that comes on after the other one. Well, song. Very loosely saying song. Death. I choose the noose.
I was like, should I be worried?
Genji. No. Come on, you. Stop. You are missing. You are not my brother. Try me. The battle begins. Strike. You do not want this? Okay, I'm going to the next song. Strike. You do not want this? I like good pussy and I like
I don't think it's easy for you to keep to the rhythm game if you are listening to Strike.
Strike. Tell you how I made him leave with me. Conversation and Hennessy.
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Really? Even Nagito? Even Nagito!
Nanu.
How?
Nani. Nani. Would you like to save? Yeah, sure, why not? Hi, girl, can you open up your cloth? Show me a nice pic of your bobs.
And my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Why does it sound like I'm about to get a hollow live?
I think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that!
As I can, I your
Gonna believe
asshole.
in everyone. That's the least I can do.
Oh, shit.
Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Don't forget to save regularly.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
But what if it's a double trap? What if Yuhiko was also trapped?
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
The gummy?
Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there? Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't. Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there...
Well, it has to be somebody related to the game, right?
I don't know. Monokuma didn't say solve the mystery of the game to solve the murder. He just said solve the mystery of the game.
Yeah, no, he just wanted you to fucking solve his game for the self-satisfaction.
Also, did it die?
The gummy was placed inside the closet after
Not yet.
Hyoko fled from the
Not even the audio's off yet.
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible!
The
There's
bathroom.
nowhere to hide. I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I will say that this trial does have the most amount of creative implementations in what they actually did.
At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
Alright, well, now that I'm thinking about it, that is a complete and utter fucking lie.
Huh?
I said that this has the single most amount of creative things to what they actually did, and then I remembered one thing that happens. So, you ever play cool math games as a kid, or any of those websites that had a bunch of stuff? Remember that one where you were like a little alien and there were blocks and you would be running around on them? Literally, you're playing that with a skateboard.
I kinda sucked at this game.
Well,
I
it starts
preferred
off pretty
Balloons
fucking
Tower
easy for the first
Defense.
one.
That was the one I played.
I see. Anyways, you have to play that. Don't worry, the first one's pretty easy. Also, you have to answer the questions to figure out the case of why you're doing that.
I don't know if I can do all this, Chief.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, jumping and braking is a really good way for you not to die. I only ever accelerate.
Acceleration. Okay. Focus. My brain. Skateboard time, baby! Oh, this looks like the Sonic game. You know what I'm talking about? The GameCube one?
Please tell me you're not talking about Lost World.
Nah. No, I don't think so. I think it was like Sonic 2 or something.
Oh, you're talking about the first level of the freaking Sonic Adventure 2, where you like break off the fucking helicopter thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Wait, what? I need to break. I don't know what the frick I'm looking at. After?
How did they knock out Hiyoko if she was already there? With Mahiru.
Oh, I fell down. I thought it was meaning like, did they put the thing after... My brain don't work sometimes, bruv.
Yeah, no, it's the question is exactly what the question means. When did the killer arrive?
Ah! I fell down.
Not the worst thing in the world. You just take damage if you fall. Don't fall too much. Oh, you took a boost pad directly off a cliff. That's why you fell.
Oh, no, I fell again. The speed is not fun. Speed is not key, you just go slow. But slow is boring.
Well, first of all, slow is boring. Second of all, you realize there's a pretty steep time limit, right?
Oh, shit. When did the killer leave the beach house? After?
Now you're getting that. Alright, but seriously, speed up. You got another question to do, and then you gotta get to the finish line. And you got a minute.
This kind of makes my eyes hurt. Question 3. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach house.
You're low on time. Gotta go fast. Point. Gotta go fast.
I went so fast.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together, baby. Oh, yeah,
Oh, thank God
baby.
you barely made it.
You think the killer might have been hiding?
Wait, I did?
You spent all
Yeah,
my
you had
time
9
thinking
seconds.
just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got
No,
a hell
no,
of a
mate.
lot more forceful
I've got
once she
something
stopped
to
being
tell you, yeah? You can go through the window in the bathroom. So I think they was hiding right there.
I don't want you to be a fucking Dr. Wimper character now. When you ever break down in a territory with Alabama accent, you have that.
No, bruv. I think you've got it wrong. They was in the bathroom, yeah. I let Connie's thick thighs get on my shoulders, yeah. She said you could look right out the window. So I'm thinking, yeah.
So you are
Somebody
into
was hiding up in
thighs.
there, yeah.
I think
Well,
you're just trying to hide the fact you like thighs.
Only on Tuesdays, yeah. I don't know what you mean. I don't care. Thighs don't bother me. Too big, too small, I don't care. I do not care.
I see you have never had the witness of being suffocated by thighs.
Place you didn't look, Kyoko.
I don't have female interaction.
And I call myself the big weeb of the group.
I
Then
haven't
again, I
had
have a body
human
pillow, so I
interaction
win.
for like 3 years.
When was the last time I had human interaction? Shit.
What's up, neighbor?
I mean, I guess I did a job interview. Dude, like, 3 minutes. What's up?
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make a Connie bop you.
Then
on
again,
the
I
head
also
and
have
set you
gone
up
to
for
this
good.
spot and had small talk with the cashiers. That's another win for me.
I did it. I spoke to the cashier. We are now best friends.
Crap.
The frick? I thought they was hiding in the bathroom. The closet? Nah, she was in there though. Unless she wasn't. In the trash can!
Crap.
I'm confused.
Here!
Oh, I guess it was the closet.
Yeah?
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
They were right next to Kyoko the entire time.
Closet? That's where I was locked up.
Bruh.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could 2 people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
Well, yes. But there's a very small girl. And a very small man. They could put it together. Baby face, oh baby face.
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
It wasn't me. It's just a game, yeah. Why you guys looking at me like that? It's just a game. This game was made in 1967. It has nothing to do with these future events. Please stop pointing the finger at me. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Please stop. I don't want anything of what you're trying to sell me. It's just a stupid game. Why you guys so mean to me yet? I've been nice to you this whole game. I really haven't. I'm sorry. I apologize for my actions.
I, as somebody who used to play hide and seek all the time and loved to do it, probably would have hit in the exact same spot Killer did.
In the dustpan? suits? What?
How the fuck?
Crap.
You don't get much.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at though. Are these just surfboards?
Well, what has a case?
Surfboards? In here? Is that what that is? A surfboard case? When you put it in the oven.
Oh, no, it's a surfboard case. I would have easily put myself in there because I could have zipped it up. You don't need hand when you're hiding.
Inside the surfboard case?
With the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And that the killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
It wasn't me. It was you!
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I don't know what anything.
Understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway,
I don't know what the
killer
frick's
went
going
silent,
on, man.
And after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I'm gonna guess you're not very good with proverbs.
I agree with that as well.
No.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
Dang it,
There's
Kane.
no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask.
Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous...
A good example of why it's, you know, iffy is, let's say that the killer ran to all of the other people, right? And then them and 2 other people just stumbled across the body. That would count as the killer seeing the body and that being for the discovery announcement. Another example is, let's say the killer had no idea that they killed the person and stumbled across the body then. That would have also kept to be one of the 3.
Bruh. What if you commit seppuku in front of a mirror?
If you knowingly kill the, victim, Obviously, they're expecting you to look at the victim while you're killing them, so that doesn't count. At least, not immediately.
Fine, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Kyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any
Oh,
further,
kinda hurt.
there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
So is it possible that instead of throwing away like bloodstained clothes, since you're not allowed to litter on the island because that's a rule, what if all of the they used all of the non-sugared drinks in the fridge to rinse off their clothes so they wouldn't be all sticky?
And you think that's why the trash can was filled with that?
Yeah.
I'll give you this one. You're completely right. Pat yourself on the back.
Yay. Me, Brian, is larg.
Because remember, the shower room's water didn't work. That doesn't mean that you can't put water in the shower room and it goes down the drain.
Wait, what? Oh, I can memorize phrases now.
Yeah, this is just a memorizing part.
This is the part where life gets confusing. This is the part where I start having to watch the entire thing every time. Yeah, this part is confusing me.
Well.
I have a single bullet.
What did the killer do with the blood?
I just figured out who probably has the cheat code ability.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
I guess it could be Chiaki.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way
Yes.
around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Kumaru can answer any toilet-based questions in the world.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
Okay.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, it would definitely clog the toilet.
Oh wait, I think I'm supposed to absorb Chiaki's thingy. and shoot it at,
Maybe
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
shoot it here.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Why do you think your brain's getting a little bit bigger?
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do?
Give me that bullet, baby.
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog.
maybe it's because perhaps someone other. Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their...
Maybe they simply washed.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible. No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower.
Shut up. Oh yeah, I was talking to the ad that I just got, by the way.
They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what? I see.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Ah, no. Why would you do this to me, Pecco?
In theory,
Why must you hurt me in this way?
impossible.
Am I the only one who thinks it should be impossible to beat her in a rebuttal showdown?
Yeah, no.
Try to remember the
Too bad she
refrigerator
taught me the ways
carefully,
of the shinobi.
and then you will understand that there's no possible way
Time to turn up the music to max because I fucking love the rebuttal showdown music.
I'm sorry, Master. You will die.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it wasn't? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Allow me to cut through your face.
Oh, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
Why would you cut through poor Pecco's face?
I'm so sad.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after
Pecco,
the
you gotta
incident,
use your big brain.
But
You gotta
before
look in the
incident,
trash
there
can.
were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Nagito, I'd like to say that I don't understand what, you're saying.
Just as I thought. Hold on. You know who the killer is?
My character being like, if they douse themselves in water, that must mean, I'm like, it means they got wet. Nagito would be like...
They got wet.
Is that true?
Who was wet?
Imagine getting fucked because you can't litter, so you have to throw everything in the trash.
Cannot litter. I am wet.
But remember the only person who was wet?
Who might that be?
Pecco? Bruh, I'm about to kill myself. I have expression depression right now.
This doesn't mean she's the killer.
Yeah, we haven't done the comic book yet. I believe in the heart of the cards.
Echo. Is it you?
No, Hashime, she would never do so. She was swimming for 3 hours, of course.
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
Because you were wet.
I remember when we were all
Caused
meeting
by
up to go to
me?
the beach.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, when you came to the diner. If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent. Say something. Hold on, you bastard. You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming. No one even saw her swimming. No. I saw her. Huh?
Yes. The alibi of
After I
justice.
ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
This is really confusing because the main 2 suspects are like Fuyuhiko and Peko right now. Except for Fuyuhiko is defending someone, so it makes it confusing.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier? You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Uh-oh.
Not so fast. It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up?
The window.
You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that?
Just Fuyuhiko have
Answer
a
me.
crush.
If you have an explanation, then show me what you got.
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable. Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery. I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house. First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Where's the window?
I see.
If the roadside and
running out of
beachside
time.
doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not. That would violate the school trip rule.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might
Peko
be
is
evidence.
ultimate,
Rules
mega,
are still
super
rules.
epic. She just does epic wall jump out the window.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
Ninja is not on your food grounds.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us. We just said they couldn't use an object.
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see.
You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Well, Peko can't hide shit on her body. She was wearing a bikini.
Huh? Peko was wearing too, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
Mm-hmm.
And if you say she hid it in her special place,
That is incorrect.
I'll stab you in yours!
I don't think it opens wide enough for an object that you can stand on to get out of a 9-foot tall window. Uh-oh. I don't know the answer.
It's Peko we're talking about. Think about her character design. There's something she's never without.
A sword?
And what type of sword do they use in Kendo?
Bamboo sword?
For training. There you go.
I need the letter K.
Where the fuck do you get K in bamboo?
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
You've gotten pretty good at that game.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still
The
wearing
letters
your bamboo
touch,
sword.
they explode. Don't let them touch.
Yeah, no, really. You didn't even use concentration. I usually have to use it a lot to get to some of the letters before they touch.
Peko used that bamboo sword as a
I didn't
step
even
stool
know you
and
could use it
escaped out the
then.
window.
I feel like a bamboo sword would...
A bamboo sword can take over 200 pounds of pressure if you were to apply it directly. Peko barely weighs anything over 90.
Sword as a step stool?
I was looking.
You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell you? A ninja could have climbed that easily!
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
I mean, if you do it like that, you don't technically have to put all of your body weight onto the sword.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
PTA.
I really like this game's version of Mega Time and freaking the Super Time. When you go into your super mode, it just instantly goes to top speed, and you can't miss.
Don't worry, Peko, I believe it wasn't you.
And Nego Time works exactly like how you said it worked in the last game. You can't see shit. So in other words, turn your music off and listen!
God fucking
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword?
She could put her foot, like, under the hilt and throw it up to her arm.
It would have been left in the shower room, and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko?
There's a much easier way to do that. Plus, you would have to stretch a really long way to reach 9 feet with her feet.
Well, yeah, but the hilt isn't all the way at the bottom of it. Like, that's probably, like, 3 foot up. Means you only gotta reach like 6 feet, which still sounds kind of hard, though.
Especially because she's not even close to 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I think she's like 5'2".
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
Either Fuyuhiko really wants to die right now, or he has a waifu.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, God.
Up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard?
I think I forgot how to play this.
Shut up! Shut up!
You hit X
Oh, wait, no,
when
I
it goes
gotta
onto one of
hold
the
it.
points, and then you hold it down.
Proof, you bastard!
Yeah, you hit X once it goes to one of the points, and then you hold it down.
Bastard!
And then you release when it gets to another one.
Shut! Got proof, you bastard! That's obviously impossible!
Are you able to hear the music yet?
No, I can't hear anything.
Got proof, you bastard!
You turned it down to like 1, I'm pretty sure. It seems like it would suck you pretty hard.
Up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
This is the end! If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword back. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan. Oh, you just back off!
I still have a problem.
Is it true?
What's your problem, buddy?
We still ain't gone over the file that was left in her room.
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't
Well,
have proof.
it's
I
not
won't
really
accept this
yet.
unless there's proof!
Do what?
It's not over yet.
It isn't over yet.
Got it, you bastard!
We still have one gigantic problem.
We haven't made a comic book.
I said it's fine.
No.
Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
No need.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
For justice?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice.
Remember how you said you were going to instantly become friends with Sparkling Justice?
Yes. This is dank.
You already did. You already
I
did.
do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges.
So is this the double personality you was speaking about? I am justice given for... Yes. It'd be funny if she doesn't die here.
There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun, and the enduring moon, the protective father.
She's fucking Zamasu.
Hello! Earth to Pecco! If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
This is so dank.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete.
Justice complete.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
Bruh. I need to screenshot like every single line.
What's going on?
I would have been mad if you didn't screenshot what the fuck.
Pecco finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be...
What, an ally of justice?
So that's why you're wearing a mask.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Right, Monami? This is dank. Is it though? Is it really?
This again? Huh?
believe that?
Bruh.
So what's your answer to my previous question?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game.
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
And you can't
Kuri.
smile, so you have a mask that smiles for you.
Kuri, I'm really confused.
By what?
Well, why would... First of all, they still haven't talked about the file. Also, why would the ultimate swordsman not use the sword? Where the frick did the bat come from?
Don't you think the sword would be the most obvious murder weapon in existence?
Well, I mean, it would have looked virtually the same. It might have took a couple whacks with a bamboo sword, though. But, I mean, I guess if you're a master swordsman...
Peko, is this your true identity?
I'm just saying, you don't exactly want the murder weapon to be the thing that ultimately ties you to the case. Peko did a damn good job at hiding everything from water bottles to fucking hiding in a goddamn surfboard case. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't want to be found out by a bamboo sword. Even if
So, like, what do they even do if, the, killer is, like, an alternate personality? How does that even work? Because they completely avoided that actually happening in the last game. It was like, nope, 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 we ain't trying to deal with this cancer.
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
I wish I could see her face this whole time while she's talking.
Let's just end this farce already.
once again, she can't really smile. Mask does it for her.
What do you mean? I taught her the way of the smile.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Oh, I have to make a comic book.
After this.
We still ain't talking about the fucking pile.
Not gonna lie, this makes it a lot easier since you could just like look at the fucking question and be like, oh, okay, this goes here, that goes there. I think that this comic book structure is a million times better.
Me sitting here being a little confused. Ah, yes, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Well, thanks to your ability Lost in Thought, you've kind of saved yourself a lot. For example, Lost in Thought increases the time limit on all things, including the logic dive, which God knows you needed it. You had 9 seconds left. And it increases the time from 7 minutes to 10 minutes, like in the old game for this, so should be easier for you. I believe in you. So while you're doing this, I'm going to go make sandwich. Or should I make ramen? Turkey sandwich,
Seems
beef
I
roast
messed this
ramen.
up.
Turkey sandwich, beef roast ramen. I don't have the eggs ready, so I guess I'll go make sandwich.
Maybe this goes here? No. Maybe this goes here. Okay, it do. Oh, I have another one to put somewhere. Does this go here? No. Oh, maybe this isn't them getting out. Maybe it's them getting in.
Fucking idiot.
In 2 pieces. This is my last resort. Alright, nothing is fine. Where the frick? Let's just go here. This goes on the start somewhere.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive.
Noni?
She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan.
Could this, like, actually be some cancer? Like, the killer didn't actually kill them, but they thought they did? Like, how Hiro thought that he killed somebody, but he actually didn't?
By preparing a specific item, they plan to manipulate the two's actions.
Well, I've come back to a black screen. That is fun.
Nothing's happening, but the comic book after I completed it is happening.